So far we have seen body plot and gain margin, phase margin. And then we have seen how to adjust K by using body plot. Now we are going to see polar plot and Nyquist plot. Another sum. What is this? Sketch the polar plot for the system with the open loop transfer function G of S, H of S equal to 1 upon S plus 4 multiplied by S plus 2. For that, we have to draw the polar plot on a plain paper. On a plain paper. Or you can draw on a graph sheet. Plain paper on graph sheet. Sometimes they will ask like that. Sometimes you may not be provided with polar chart. It is better to go with polar chart to the examination. Sometimes if you ask them, they didn't see the question paper, you know. That's why it may not be ready. That's why you go with the polar chart, Similac sheet, ordinary graph sheet. Ordinary graph sheet is for root locus, Similac sheet for polar body plot, and for polar plot and Nyquist plot, you should bring polar chart. So you go with all these papers. Sometimes they may take time to provide all this, so you can have your own papers. Draw on a plain paper. So to draw on a plain paper, you need a protractor and scale. If you have, you can draw on a plain paper. So first you have to prepare a table to draw that. The first thing is we have to find G of j omega. G of j omega equal to 1 upon j omega plus 4. No need to convert it into time constant form. J omega plus 2. What is modulus of G of j omega? Modulus of G of j omega equal to 1 upon square root of omega square plus 16 square root of omega square plus 4. What is angle of G of j omega? Angle of G of j omega equal to minus tan inverse of omega by 4 minus tan inverse of omega by 2. What is the first value? When omega equal to 0, when omega equal to 0, 1 by 8 you will get. 1 by omega equal to 0, 1 by 8 you will get. It's wrong. You will get 1 by omega equal to 0, you will get 1 by 8. Must be 1 by 8. Then when omega equal to 0, angle is 0. Angle is correct. When omega equal to infinity, it becomes 0. Magnitude is 0. What is the angle? Minus 90, minus 90. Therefore, angle is 180. For intermediate values, you have to find some 2-3 values. For 2-3 values, you have to find the intermediate values for 0.5, 0.8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, as you wish. Some intermediate values you have to find. For all these, you get the angle also. So how to draw in a plain paper? This is 1 by 8. This is 1 by 8. Take 1 by 8 scale. This is 1 by 8. Equal to 5 centimeter, like that you can take. So 1 by 8. Then for, you know the magnitude. Suppose for this, how to draw? 4.32. Take 4.32 centimeter length, and the angle is minus 40.6. You take, mark this point. Like that, mark every point. Join these lines, you will get the polar plot on a plain sheet. Instead of drawing on a plain sheet, you better draw on a graph sheet. At least scale is not required. Scale is not required.